all justified. You can spend 25 hours at a rock cafe, and all you lose 60 minutes of the following day. There are no exceptions everywhere worldwide. You're wondering what we're doing here on the western side. On the western side. Every night by 12, there'll be 20 Cinderellas waiting by themselves. And every street corner has a neon sign giving you a plan for a real good time. There are no exceptions, everyone worldwide wishing they were here with us on the western side. On the western side. Living it up where nothing is denied. Living it up where life is amplified. Living it up.
Hello and welcome to the 38th episode of the M-Wire. Today we are going... The last two episodes of the podcast have been complete train wrecks. But anyway, I am TF Joe and Mike, and joining me as usual is Steve Megatron.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Today we are interrupting your normally scheduled program of what was supposed to be scheduled in this episode to bring you a special discussion on the Corey Haim 1992 direct-to-video film, The 00 Kid. This episode is dedicated in the memory of Corey Haim. Mr. Haim passed away a few weeks ago. Very, very sad. So yeah, I kind of wanted to do this one because I don't even really know. Like, I know cable's been around since the 80s, but I'm not really sure how long satellite TV's been around. I know it was a big fancy thing in 1993. That, you know, somebody had a satellite dish at their house. They're like, oh, really? Wow. And most of the people I knew had satellite dishes in their front yards. Which is kind of weird, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, the 00 Kid, I had seen it on TV. It actually ran back-to-back on HBO East or West or whatever. Ran back-to-back with Ring of the Musketeers, which was a updated David Hasselhoff version of the Three Musketeers. That also had Cheech Marin in it. It had John Rhys Davies, which actually John Rhys Davies was in this film as well. So I've seen it, Steve has, and I have the DVD. The DVD is pretty much... You know how we always say that there are bare bones DVDs, kind of like with the More Than Meets the Eye DVD?
Yeah.
This is completely bare bones. There is, on this DVD is just the film. You put it in, you press play, it starts out the movie. There's no menu, there's no subtitles, there's no nothing on this thing.
Wow.
But it's nice to have if you like the film. According to Wiki, which I'm going to extremely expound on this, the plot for the film is Lance, played by Corey Haim, dreams of being a secret agent whilst using his hacking skills. He comes in possession of a computer access card, which a group of hackers need. That's a completely piss-poor synopsis by Wiki. I don't know who even wrote that. I actually may go back and edit that. And put in more, I don't know, depends on how lazy I feel. So basically we start the movie out with these two people who are posing at this security firm or whatever as janitorial people. They go in, they break into some safe, get what they need. They then pretend to be maintenance people, and the buffer starts spewing out some sort of knockout gas. They end up shooting two police officers. And then, after that scene, the film opens into an animated credit of chess pieces and the different characters as these chess pieces. It was very cool animation, I think. is very interesting. This movie is pretty much a U.S. kiddie version of James Bond. It's kind of like a spoof off the James Bond things. As we see our hero, Lance Elliott, is just waking up, and you would think he would just have his own room or whatever. No, this kid has an entire like bedroom and bathroom above the garage. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, yeah, I want that. Because everybody wanted a room or some sort of mini apartment when they were living at home away from their parents.
Yeah.
And it was just very, very cool. He's got this snot-nosed little brother that they just go back and forth, back and forth. The little brother lets out the air in his motorcycle's tires. So Lance steals his little brother's bike, and his mom ends up chasing him down the street in this station wagon. Basically, Lance is enrolled in this CIA summer recruitment program to build skills and do all this and everything else. Well, his quote-unquote, I guess you can call him his handler, Trout, sends him out to L.A., because Trout forgot to mail something, and it needed to be there by noontime that day or whatever. Well, he gets stuck out there because he missed the plane, and people are following him because they want this key card. The whole point of the thing is that they're going to crash an airplane, and the villain of the thing, Cashpot, is played by Wallace Shawn. Very, very cool. He has this really weird arcade in his house. All of the games are linked up to his computer, his main computer, and they are all rigged, so only he will win, but it's a death trap. Like, the John Rhys Davies character, Rudy von Kissenbaum, gets in there and starts playing this game, Hell on Wheels. And the actual, like, you know how you go into, like, well, I don't know what stores you guys have in Michigan, but like Kroger or any kind of grocery store,
yeah,
they'll have those kiddie rides out front.
Yeah.
Or like right inside the store before you actually go, like this lobby of the store. Ones. Yeah. It's basically like that, except it's made for adults. The thing flips over and crushes the guy.
Wow.
Yeah. This is the only other film I've ever seen her in outside of watching her on Celebrity Rehab nowadays. Brigitte Nielsen was in this. The only other film I had seen her in at the time was Beverly Hills Cop 2. She played Carla in that, and she plays Rhonda in this. Their basic plot, like I said, is to crash an airplane with all these environmental scientists on it because they're wanting to make the world better. And the consortium that's paying Cashpot to do this is like, you know, oil barons and, you know, people that use fossil fuels. So when Lance gets away from them, he meets up with Nicole Eggert's character, Melinda, and they, you know, have this whole back and forth. They get captured, they escape and foil the plan, and Trout and the CIA show up and arrest everybody. One of the things I liked about this thing was the whole computer virus thing, because Cashpot's computer was hooked up to all these games. Lance uses the games to infect their computer and then to infect the helicopter that Cashpot and Cashpot and Rhonda are escaping in. I thought that was really, really cool. It's just one of those, you know, I don't know if it was a made-for-TV movie or if it was direct-to-video. I think it was just direct-to-video. But I had seen it on HBO, like I said. It's just one of those really, you know, popcorn, kind of cheesy 90s films. But I really enjoyed it. I don't know. Does it sound like something you would at least attempt to watch?
Yeah, it sounds like something pretty cool to watch. It sounds more interesting than the newer knockoff of Cody Banks, but... Yeah,
well, see, the thing, you know, when I was trying to explain to you explained this to you earlier off the air. This kid is 17, whereas Cody Banks is, 10, 11, maybe, I don't know, 14 or whatever. But yeah, it's much cooler. Actually, Lance has this jacket that he wears that, you know how you used to have those inverted jackets all the time back in the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the outside is the outer jacket, and then he folds it inside out, and it turns into like a suit jacket or a sports coat, so he can use it inside the office of the CIA, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I like the first Cody Banks. The second one, I don't think I've ever seen, and I don't think I ever will see it because, I don't know. But no,
Yeah.
This is a much cooler kid spy movie. So, you have anything else you would like to say?
I guess I'm gonna try and get my hands on it if I can find it.
Yeah, I think I found it on eBay for like $9 plus like maybe $3 shipping. I'm not sure where I found it, but it is a pretty cool movie. I guess we can do a little bit of a programming note, seeing as how this conversation has only gone 10 minutes long. Because of the whole shift in the schedule of the Kevin Smith films, and I didn't want to pay those films disservice, the last few episodes of the show have been, how shall we say, very lackluster, but they're going to be picking up. I believe episode 39 we will be doing Last Action Hero with Mike Dodd, hopefully. And then episode 40 will be Masters of the Universe with Kevin Thompson. 41 will be the Ace Ventura films. And yes, we are leaving the Bat Guano out of that fucking second film. I hate that movie just for that. Anyway, yeah, so sorry about the lackluster few episodes. It will get better, I promise. So, alright, I think that will pretty much do it for us. So, thank you for joining us here on MWire Movie Week in Review. There are several ways to get in contact with us or leave feedback for the show. The first is you can visit the website, geekcastradio.com. You can join our forums, PredaconEmpire.com/Nexus. You can leave the show feedback in iTunes. Please do this. You can follow us on Twitter. The show name there is GCRN MWire. Mine is TFG1Mike. What is your Twitter, sir?
SCP-21.
Search Geekcast Radio Network on Facebook to become a fan, to find our fan page. Call the voicemail line and tell us the show you're leaving the message for and your name. The number is 502-526-5821. We hope you enjoyed this episode of MWire and wish you'll join us next time when we'll be reviewing Last Action Hero. For now, I am TFG1Mike with
Steve Megatron Phillips.
Thank you for listening. Until next time.
I've got no control! I'm down! Do something! Oh, God! Down! What's happening? You're gonna come down! Damn it!
Come on, to the car. That means you.
You never believe us. No, we have nothing to do with this.
We were hungry. In the car.
Lance? Lance, where are you?
So, what's it like in Philadelphia?
You win some, you lose some. You know that's what they say. But nothing and no one can take our love away. All I had to give, I trusted in your hands, and it
In a world, there, I said it, happy.